Hello students, this is Dr. Shabana Begum presenting a talk on the topic Subdivisions and Scope of Ecology pertaining to BSc Zoology 5th semester and the paper entitled Environmental Biology and Ecology. The main objectives of the topic is to raise consciousness about environmental education and its related interdisciplinary branches, and to create an environmental ethic that fosters awareness about ecological interdependence of economics, social, and political, and also to understand the distribution of biotic and abiotic factors of environment, which include the living and non-living factors and their interactions with the environment. Before I start the main topic, let me introduce you to the word environmental biology. It's a program that focuses on the scientific study of the origin, functions, relationships, interactions, and natural history of living populations, communities, and ecosystems in relation to dynamic environmental processes. It is important because it enables us to understand how these relationships work. For example, humans breathe out carbon dioxide, which plants need for photosynthesis. Plants are the sources of food for humans and animals. In short, organisms and humans depend on each other for survival. Environmental biologists study the habitats, evolution, and adaptations of living organisms. Next, what are ecosystems? You have studied about ecosystems in your lower classes, right? So, ecosystems are dynamically interacting systems of organisms, the communities they make up, and the non-living components of their environment. The term ecosystem was first coined by a famous ecologist, Tansley, in the year 1935. The various components of ecosystems are as follows. So, according to Eugene P. Odom, functionally, an ecosystem has two components: autotrophic component and heterotrophic component. The autotrophic components are actually the producers, which are the green plants, which provide and produce food for their own growth and metabolism. These are called self-feeding, while the heterotrophic components depend on others, especially the producers, for their nutritional requirements, and they are called as others feeding, and these are usually the consumers, which are the primary, the secondary, tertiary, etc., etc. From structural point of view, an ecosystem has four components: the producers, the consumers, decomposers, and abiotic substances. You know what producers are. Producers produce food by means of photosynthesis, and these are usually the green plants and chemosynthetic bacteria. The consumers are actually the heterotrophs, which can be primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers. And the decomposers are again the microorganisms which try to feed on dead and decayed organisms, while there are also abiotic substances or components of factors present in the ecosystem. The ecosystems are of two types mainly: the natural ecosystems and the artificial ecosystem. the natural ecosystems can be aquatic, comprising of freshwater and marine ecosystems, and terrestrial, comprising of the grassland, the forest. Then you can also mention about the mountain, the caves, burrows, etc. as the ecosystems. So artificial ecosystems can be the crop field or farm ponds. Let us define the term ecology. So ecology actually is a multidisciplinary scientific study. It is concerned itself with the interrelationships of living organisms, plants or animals and their environments. It is inseparably associated with agriculture, wildlife, conservation and fisheries, range management, environmental physiology, oceanography, geology, public health, radiation biology, etc. As such, one can define ecology as the scientific study of interactions between organisms and their environments, focusing on energy transfer. It's a science of relationships and it deals with ecosystem processes such as primary production, pedogenesis, nutrient cycling, and nis construction, regulate the flux of energy and matter through an environment. Various contributors have defined ecology in different ways, such as according to Ernst Haeckel in the year 1869, ecology can be defined as the study of total relations of the animals both to its inorganic and to its organic environments, including above all its friendly and hostile relations with those it comes directly or indirectly in contact. Next, Charles Elton in the year 1927 has defined ecology as the study of relations between living creatures and their natural environment. He is called the father of animal ecology. Eugene P. Odum in the year 1963 defined ecology as the study of structure and function in nature. Charles M. Clark in 1987 also defined ecology as the study of ecosystem or their surroundings. Charles J. Krebs in the year 1972 defined ecology as the scientific study of interactions that determine the distribution and abundance of organisms. Finally, Charles H. Southwick again defined ecology as the scientific study of the relationship of living organisms with each other and their environment. Next, what are the major divisions of ecology? As we know, the two major divisions of ecology are art ecology and the syn ecology. Art ecology deals with the study of an individual or a single species in its natural habitat. It is the term given for the ecological studies pertaining to one individual or to one species. This is also called population ecology. An art ecological approach involves the study of all the ecological factors related to a single plant or animal species throughout its life cycle. If it is an animal, the study will include the following information about the species or individual: its taxonomic position, its habitat, its external features, its ability to move, its nutrition, respiratory mechanism, excretory mechanism, reproduction, its behavior, and its interactions with other organisms. While the SIN ecology deals with the study of groups of organisms that are associated together to form a community. An organism, whether plant or animal, shows interrelationships with the members of its own group. If other species of organisms are present in the same area, it will also show interactions with other individuals. This study of the relationships of the animals and plants making up a community is called community ecology. The various components which are present in an environment or ecosystem are the biotic and abiotic factors. So the biotic factors are living factors, which are the living forms like the plants, the animals, and microorganisms, while the abiotic factors or components include the physical agents such as light, temperature, soil, humidity, wind velocity, and the chemical agents such as the pH of water or soil, salinity, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus, mineral salts in the soil, etc. These abiotic factors as such are called non-living factors of the ecosystem. Another word which should be familiar with is the ecological spectrum. So, the study of animals and plants in relation to their environment is accomplished in 4 levels of organizations, which are as follows. So, the population, the community, the ecosystem, biosphere, etc. What is this population? So, a group of interacting individuals, let it be animals or plants of the same species occupying a specific area, that is a habitat, is called a population. It may be as large as an ocean or as small as the intestine of a termite or surface of leaf or root of plant. Next, the community consists of all the populations of different species of plants, animals, and microorganisms living and interacting in an area. Third one is the ecosystem. The ecosystems include the communities and the abiotic environment in a given area. It can be a stream, a patch of wood, an entire forest, or a desert. Ecosystems can be natural or artificial, as discussed earlier. Lastly, the biosphere, also called as ecosphere, is the regions of the earth where the ecosystems operate. It constitutes that biosphere, or you can say the subset of the planet Earth environment in which life penetrates is termed the biosphere. The basic physical units of the biosphere are the lithosphere, the hydrosphere, and atmosphere. The lithosphere is the outer part of the earth, which is about 50 miles in thickness, while hydrosphere is the aquatic habitat. Biosphere is divided into biocycles, which are 3 in number. They are the terrestrial or land biocycle, limnatic or freshwater biocycle, and the marine or sea biocycle. The terrestrial or land biocycle constitutes about 30% of surface of earth. It includes terrestrial burrowing and aerial animals. Limnetic or freshwater biocycle is substantially negligible and smallest biocycle, while the third one, marine or sea biocycle, constitutes 70% of Earth's surface. It includes varieties of animals except the members of phylum Arthropods belonging to the order Onychophora, Diplopoda, Chilopoda and the phylum Amphibia. Next, let us come back to the topic of subdivisions of ecology. The ecology subject as such has been subdivided into animal ecology and plant ecology. Animal ecology is the study of animals in relation to its environment, while the plant ecology is the study of plants in relation to the environment. Next, what is population ecology? Population ecology is also called as deme ecology. It deals with the study of interrelationships of different groups of organisms, including the growth, trophic structure, metabolism, and regulation of a population. The second branch is the community ecology. Community ecology deals with the study of different populations in the same habitat and same environmental conditions. You can also say that it deals with the study of local distribution of animals in various habitats, the recognition and composition of community units and succession. Next, taxonomic ecology. Taxonomic ecology is actually concerned with the ecology of different taxonomic groups as invertebrate ecology, microbial ecology, insect ecology, avian ecology, mammalian ecology, etc. That means it deals with the classification of living and extinct organisms. The next branch or subdivision is the habitat ecology. You know what a habitat is? It's a place where animal lives, right? So this habitat ecology deals with the study of different habitats and their effects on the organisms. For example, freshwater ecology, marine ecology, terrestrial ecology, forest ecology and desert ecology, grassland ecology as well as cropland ecology. The next subdivision is the human ecology. We know what a human ecology is because we ourselves study about a man. So, human ecology deals with the study of man and his various interactions. You can say that it deals with the man's effects on the biosphere and the implication of these effects on man. It deals with the environment of man. Next subdivision is applied ecology. We know it deals with the application of ecology to contemporary problems in managing our natural resources. It deals with the application of ecological concepts to human needs, including wildlife management, biological control, forestry, agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry, aquaculture, land use, pollution ecology, and conservation of natural resources. The next branch is radiation ecology. It deals with the study of effects of radiation on the organisms and habitat. That is, It deals with the study of gross effects of radiations and radioactive substances over the environment and living productivity. The next branch is physiological ecology, also known as ecophysiology, which deals with the physiological processes of organisms with respect to their environment. It deals with the effect of environmental factors on the functional aspects of organisms. It also includes the survival of populations as a result of functional adjustments of organisms with different ecological conditions. The next is the space ecology, also known as extraterrestrial ecology, which deals with development of ecosystems for supporting life during the exploration of the outer space. Next is the integrated ecology, dealing with the use of mathematics, statistics, and computer applications to formulate the models and techniques in ecology. The next subdivision being ecosystem ecology. So here the ecosystem ecology deals with the study and analysis of ecosystems, including soil formation, nutrient cycle, energy flow, and productivity. Next division being paleoecology, which deals with the environmental conditions and life of past ages. What is production ecology? It's another branch which deals with gross and net production of different ecosystems like the freshwater ecosystems or the agriculture as well as horticulture, etc. Gene ecology. Gene ecology deals with the genetic makeup of a species or population in relation to its environment. That is, it deals with the origin or inheritance of adaptations. Community ecology, which we have already discussed, deals with the study of local distribution of animals in various habitats, the recognition and composition of community units, and succession. Evolutionary ecology deals with the evolutionary problems like niche speciation and segregation, while chemical ecology deals with the chemical affinity shown by insects to particular chemical substances. Another interesting subdivision of ecology being pedology. It's a branch of terrestrial ecology, deals with the study of soil and its nature like acidity, alkalinity, humus, mineral content, soil types, and their influence on organisms. The ecosystem dynamics deals with ecological study of the process of soil formation, nutrient cycling, energy flow, and productivity. Ecological energetics deals with energy conservation and its flow in the organisms within the ecosystem. Thermodynamics plays a significant role in its contribution. Next small topic being the scope of ecology. We know what a scope is. Scope is its importance or significance. The study of ecology has its own significance and importance, which comprises of its scope. So you can say the study of ecology help us to tackle the environmental problems such as pollution, floods, variation in seasonal patterns, global problems like greenhouse effects, ozone layer depletion, acid rains, deforestation, etc. The study of ecology is necessary in maintaining ecological balance and understanding different biological cycles like that of carbon dioxide, oxygen, water, etc. It also helps in protecting the flora and fauna of a place, which also is important in conservation of life. By study of ecology, we can maintain balance in nature and can prevent many ecological disorders such as if there is indiscriminate killing of a certain species, an ecologist will be able to understand the repercussions of such an act. If there is continuous hunting of deer in the forest, not only will the carnivores starve to death, there will be uncontrolled growth of plants that eventually will cause the collapse of the ecosystem. Ecology also play a very important role in human benefit, agriculture, pest control, management of grassland and forestry. This slide will give you a picture of the rationale in studying ecology. Again, it is equivalent to its significance. So, the knowledge of ecology can help a farmer in agriculture. He can learn about the merits of crop rotation and the need to replenish the fields with adequate and appropriate biofertilizers. He can also implement organic farming. The knowledge of ecology can be applied in pest control and weed control. Next, it can conserve the resources such as water, soil and fossil fuels. The study also helps to tackle urban problems such as disposal of biodegradable waste like sewage and kitchen waste and non-degradable waste like plastics. An ecologist can help architects in designing houses and planning townships, where the materials used are eco-friendly and there is scope for making a gobar gas or biogas plant. There is recycling of water and use of solar panels. The low-cost heating system will help save electricity. The knowledge of ecology will be used to update the knowledge of rainwater harvesting. We all know that rainwater harvesting is a new concept in conservation of water. The houses and larger establishments can be equipped with measures to harvest rainwater for domestic use. Students of ecology will be the best persons to educate the people about the methods and merits of rainwater harvesting. The study of ecology helps in managing floods and drought situations, which is another major problem in our country. Lastly, the outcome of the study. Ecology has been subdivided into different fields so as to understand the subject in a more profitable way. Since all of us live in natural ecosystem, considerable pleasure we derive is by studying the environment around us. The human economics is based on the exploitation and management of nature, and applied ecology is used every day in forestry, fisheries, range management, agriculture, and so on to provide us with the food and fiber we need. With this, I will end up explaining the topic subdivisions and scope of ecology. Thank you.